very
hard
to pronounce.
to pronounce.
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 Pronounce. Yeah, you're saying pronounce. You are, isn't he? Pronounce. Can you go, oh? Like I went, oh. Oh. Yeah, nouns. Yeah, better. Okay. All right, good job. Hi. And all the hard consonants. Somebody else. Okay, Michelle, you're up.
Okay.
Remember not to speak to me, just speak to the class.
Okay.
Actually, my best, remember what I said? Find the point on the wall and think that the wall goes back 100 feet and you're talking to the person in the last row.
When you go to a store,
I'm sorry? What did you just do? What did...
I forgot.
Oh, because I blew my nose?
Let me ask you a question. When you go to a store, you see your favorite jacket. It is worth $50. Are you going to buy it right away?
Yes. No.
Raise your hand. Great. What if it is worth $500? Who's going to buy it right away? Nobody. Right, because we may need to think about it. That's worth very well. Keep going.
No. Start over.
Let me ask you a question. When you go to a store, you see your favorite jacket. It is worth $50. Who's going to buy it right away? Raise your hand.
Okay, go back and give me every single T.
Let me ask you one question.
Let me
ask you. Let me ask you one question.
One question? What's a question?
Question.
Question. Yes, everybody, this is a hard combination. ST is very hard for Asians, especially when when it comes together and it makes there's an H in there somewhere. Question. Okay. Question. Yeah. Question. Try it.
Question.
Much better. You sound like an American.
Oh well. Oh, it's like that. Okay.
Oh well? Oh well? What's a well? Oh well. Oh well.
Oh well.
Oh well.
Oh well.
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 Not whale.
Well.
You sound like a country western singer. Oh whale. Oh well.
Oh well.
Just Michelle. Well. Better. It's hard, isn't it?
Yeah, it's hard to remember.
Oh, hard to remember or hard to do?
Both.
Okay. All right. Well, good. It takes a grown-up person to admit that.
Okay. Let me ask.
Let
me ask you one question.
Question. Okay. So. Hey, good imitation. Let me ask you one question. Question. There it is. The T finally got in there. Instead of question. God, that's so Asian. Question. We have a question. What is a question? Is that like a cushion? I'm going to sit down on something? No. Question. There it is. Okay.
Let me ask you one question.
Let me ask you
one question. When you go to a store, you see your favorite jacket.
Favorite.
you see your favorite jacket. It is worth $50. Who's gonna...
Dollars.
Dollars.
There! There are two L's in there, yeah? So you just have to take the time to say all the consonants.
Okay.
That's all. Dollars.
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 Good. Go on.
Who is going to buy it right away?
Buy it.
Buy it right away.
Right away.
Right away.
Who is going to buy it right away?
Who is going to buy it right away?
Do you hear that? How much nicer that is? Yes. And professional. And no excuse that I'm from China. It's okay. It's wonderful that I'm from China. Chinese people are wonderful people. Okay? But I'm an American now, and I want to be respected. But I have learned your language, and I'm an American. Yes. Who is going to buy it? Who will listen to what I say? Who will listen to what I say? Right? Because we're like, okay, here we have to try to get through this person, try to understand them.
Who is going to buy it right away? Raise your hand.
Hand.
Raise your hand.
Raise your hand.
Raise your hand.
Very good.
What?
What?
Great.
Great.
Great. What if it is worth $500?
Dollars.
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 Dollars. Who is going to buy it right away? Raise your hand.
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 Okay. So now we're going to talk about next time we meet in 2 weeks. We're going to talk about content and how you say things. So I'm going to criticize that you've asked the same question twice, but it sounds like it's the same. It doesn't. I know it's one is for each price, right? So you actually need to change a word in that sentence. And so here's what I would do. It is worth $50. Who is going to buy it right away? Let's say it's worth $500. Who's going to buy that right away? So you make a difference. Yes. Well, and you make a difference in how you say it, because you're inferring no idiot is going to buy it for $500 unless they have money to throw into the toilet.
So how did you say that?
I changed my voice and I changed the word. First I asked who is going to buy it right away. Blah, 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 blah. Let's say it's worth $500. Who is going to buy that right away? In other words, inferring the change of price. It's obvious. But you say this question the same exact way, which is totally undirective. Make sense?
Makes sense.
Okay. So go back. Now go on after the two questions. Or is there more after the two questions?
You mean... Let me think.
That's all right. Let me think. Let me think.
Let me think. You may need to think about it.
You may need to think about it.
You may need to think about it.
So I'm going to use Michelle to talk about, did I mention teeth, lips, and tongue? Right? Teeth, lips, and tongue? That's what I call, if our body is a symphony orchestra, the strings and the flutes and the woodwinds are the vocal folds, right? The brass are the resonating cavities. The percussion is teeth, lips, and tongue. And your percussion section needs a little work. Your percussion section needs a lot of work. In fact, I think they've all gone out for a beer. They're not even there, okay? So you just make the percussion section work harder. It's going to make a dramatic difference. Because you already have a very nice speaking voice and a great personality, so if the... Well, okay. And she's humble, too. Okay? So that will make a big difference, okay? You may need
to think about it.
Think about it.
Think about it.
No, you're stopping everything. You're going, think about it. And I'm going, think about it.
Think about it.
Think about it.
Think about it.
Yeah, the T. Think about it.
Think about it.
So I want you to throw the tea out of your mouth. Think about it.
Think about it.
Yes. You're going to see, yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. But when you give a speech, you don't want anyone to guess at any word, right?
Right.
You want somebody to come up and say, wow, Michelle, I understood everything you said. Thank you so much. That was really cool.
I hope.
No, I mean, that would be high praise, right?
Right.
Even for an English-born American. Yeah, it would be. If you think that the other class that I taught, in the fall, didn't have these problems, you're sadly mistaken. Some of them were just swallowing their words. Just swallowing everything. And the vocal range of the American class, your vocal range is all pretty steady, together. Their vocal range was all over the map. So there was one guy who changed his voice because some idiot at Toastmaster came up to him and said, your voice sounds like a woman. So I said, send me that speech. He won a competition. He won the humorous speech competition for International Toastmasters. I said, that is your real voice. You sound fantastic. You don't sound like a woman. You don't look like a woman. You have a beard, for crying out loud. On the video, some idiot. Okay, and he took that. He was very hurt and criticized. And so he started talking like real raspy and low. And in front of the whole class, I resurrected that voice. We resurrected that voice together. So they have some serious resonation problems too. He just couldn't believe it. He says, I can go back to just being me. I said, yes, absolutely. Go on. You may need to think about it. What's next?
You may need to think about it. So
about it. Oh, that's the paragraph?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go do the whole thing. And now I want you to do this. I want you to say, where are you going? I'm a very touching person.
No, that's okay.
Yeah. I want you to go at the speed you have to go to do all the words in a very articulate way so that the percussion section sounds like it is full of snare drum players. Brrr. Top.
Let me ask
Nope.
you. Let me ask you one question.
Ask you.
Let me ask you.
Let me ask you.
Let me ask you one question.
Question? Let me ask you one question. Oh, let's have some rice.
Let me ask you one question.
Question.
Let me ask you.
Too fast.
Let me ask you one question.
Question.
Let me ask you one question.
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 Yes! Somewhere in there's got to be a T, Michelle. It's a hard word for Asians. I get it. The S-T-I-O-N, question. Yeah, there's more. The combination makes more sounds than you're used to. And the way she's saying it, how fast she's saying it, also adds to it being misunderstood. Question. Okay? So you're saying it like it's a Chinese word. It's not. Okay? It's an American word. It's an English word.
Okay.
But start over and very slow and nice and big. Let me ask you a question.
Let me ask you.
Let
me ask you one question. When you go to a store, you see your favorite jacket.
Favorite.
You see your favorite jacket. It is worth $50.
Okay, now let's talk about it is worth. How do you know it's worth $50? Anyone? What? The price. The price what? That is not a sentence.
The price is $50.
How do you know that?
The tag.
There's a tag. Okay. Listen to this back.
The price is $50.
Yes. Not it is worth. How would I know if it's? No, you see the difference? Yeah, that is not a correct use of the word.
Okay.
The price is $50.
The price is $50. Who is going to buy it right away? Raise your hand.